Now to our next speaker, I will introduce again because she comes from the same country as I come from. Benvenuti. Elvira Reino. She is a controller of the commercial interface of Satinal SPA. It's a company looking into interlayers. And the topic of her presentation is structural and carbon-free interlayers shaking up the safety glass industry. And I'm also a little bit shaken up. Looking forward to your speech. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Okay. Thank you for being here. The lights are too much. Okay. It's a great opportunity for me to stay in front of a public of experts and creatives in the field of glass. I'm here to present STRATO, which is a company that is part of a bigger corporation named Satinal, which is active in the field of glass more or less for over 100 years. We choose GPD to present this new product, which is STRATO Carbon-Free, a new EVA interlayer coming from a completely green process. During this day, it was a pleasure to share with you and your colleagues a lot of information about technical, mechanical properties, thermal properties of this product. So now, I would like to take the opportunity of this moment to share with you the long work that STRATO did in order to obtain the carbon-free label. One step back. STRATO is a part of a bigger company, Satinal, that started the production of glass in 1920, more or less, in a small laboratory, so a familiar company. And all over the time, all over the years, became a 3 brands corporation. There's the Satinal, the mother company, which produces chemical material for satin finish of the glass. There's TK, which produces oven for lamination, and now STRATO, which with the EVA interlayers. Just to give you the idea of the worldwide presence, we are more or less all over the world. The headquarters is in Como Lake, and we are in São Paulo, in the Middle East, in Miami, with some facilities and commercial headquarters, in order to stay closer to our clients and in order to offer the support. So, STRATO carbon-free. 6 years ago, Satinal decided to invest for the 3rd time in the glass industry, but with another idea, with the mission of making the glass industry sustainable. It was not a fast track, not cheap, not easy, but we believe in this. It's since the beginning of the GPD that we are talking about sustainability. But the question is how? How we can move toward the green pathway? Well, this is our answer. This is just an option. But we have to show to you that there is a material which is able to be in the marketplace in a green way. So, STRATO carbon-free. We decided, of course, to start from an EVA interlayer coming from a bio-based source. And this is, of course, the main aspect of the carbon-free label. But it's not enough, because there are other 2 aspects. The first one is the facility, and the second is the supply chain. As regards the facility and supply chain, we decided to start the process of being completely green with the ISCC+ certification, which meet the carbon-free goals according to 2 main drivers: verifying that the company meets the environmental standard and providing traceability along the supply chain. As regards the first point, our energy, for example, is 100% green, generated from the water of the Trentino. So it's a homemade production because we are in Como. The waste. STRATO decided to spend a lot of effort to create an internal laboratory which is completely focused on the optimization of the production line. So the final product has no waste, just a little trim. So no waste, no gas emissions, because no fuel fossil combustion, no fuel fossil powered machine, no fuel fossil bioproducts. So it's okay. And the last point, the supply chain. ISSC Plus certification works with the mass balance approach, which is, I know, a discussed approach. But as you know, probably better than me, that it's quite difficult and also economically infeasible to segregate the correct percentage of bio-based product according to the final compound. So the mass balance approach allows us to check in a verifiable bookkeeping the percentage of bio-based to the final compound. So we prefer to use this method. And this is the result of our audit, last audit. So for STRATO carbon-free, the result of carbon level is 1.12, which is an extraordinary result if you consider, if you maybe compare to the general fossil-based material, which is 4.5. So it's an amazing result for a company which started the production of EVA interlayers 6 years ago. Of course, the STRATO carbon-free is designed for all the applications, structurals and interiors. So for this is the product range. Mechanical and strength characteristic has been mixed with the aesthetical features in order to offer a precious compound. So we have the range color with lots of colors, range frost, other colors. We can offer also the bird-friendly patterns for big buildings and a solar control. So the final product is a precious material, which maybe cannot be comparable to PVB for bigger building, but for the smaller, or let me say, for all the old constructions that can be innovated, mixing cementum, steel, wood with glass fiber, with glasses. Something about the properties: excellent thermomechanical properties, resistant to moisture for external or internal application, excellent adhesion to glass, premium acoustic insulation properties, resistant to high temperature, high humidity and UV, optical properties, solar control properties. So we are open to discuss about these properties and to provide some sample to all possible clients. So I'm here, and it's over for me. I'm here not to convince you about the properties of EVA interlayer, but just to give you the idea that there is a possible options in order to in the glass marketplace. It's from the beginning of the GPD that we talk about sustainability. So glass is the future. Glass is the constant challenge for art and engineering merge. And sustainability is the constant challenge for all of us who are manufacturers. So STRATO and STRATO carbon-free is the sustainable options for customers who want to buy responsibly. And that's the way to grow, in our opinion. Thank you.